Hi, I'm Chris Shabib from Five Properties. It's such an incredible time to be in real estate right now. The appreciation rates are strong. The Bank of Canada just announced it's not going to raise rates until 2019. We have investors ourselves that have been investing with us for only a few short months, and we're already in a position to be looking at leveraging the equity in those properties and buying more properties. However, investors need to be careful. The market is very competitive. The appreciation rates are driving prices up faster than rent prices, and that creates a situation where it's harder to create cash flowing properties. And I say create because that is more and more what needs to be done in order to have a good cash flowing property. Buying off the street gets tougher and tougher all the time. And what is critical when you set up your investment is to ensure that it's producing wealth from the early onset of that investment, but also that it's going to be able to weather whatever is going to happen in the coming years. In 5-10 years, are the rates going to adjust? Is the market going to soften? Are things going to be less aggressive than they are today? And setting the property up to be able to weather whatever is coming is exceedingly important, more and more. Because if you're not, then that storm is going to hit and you're going to have to liquefy that asset at a time when it's not right for you. And that's not what the investment is about. Today, many people are concerned about retirement and do they have enough wealth saved up to be able to retire in the lifestyle that they want. Around half of the country is saving for retirement, and those that are not saving enough. Poverty levels among retirees is on the increase year over year. And many people are concerned about their child's education. The average RESP in Canada has around $10,000 in it. And the average tuition in Canada is around $5,700. And that doesn't include books, and it doesn't include housing and food, etc. And people want their investment dollars working as hard as they possibly can. And GICs and mutual funds typically aren't providing those returns. And more than anything, people want to save their time. Stress levels are higher, commutes are longer, job demands are higher, and people want to be able to spend more high quality time, more low stress time with their loved ones. And we provide that solution. High returns, good control, high security, and zero effort. And if that's the solution that we provide, how do we provide it? Well, we do so with transparency and integrity. Those are two guiding principles for our company. Transparency meaning that every deal we put together, the investor knows exactly what that deal includes and knows exactly how that deal is set up to produce wealth over time. And integrity, I'll give you an example. We had an investment property, and an investor bought into it once it was already established. And shortly after it was established, we had to put some money into it to address an unforeseen issue that happened. While we would have been well within the rights of the agreement to use the reserve fund to pay for that, we elected, based on our ethics around the situation and our perception of the situation, to not use any of that cash, but to use our own cash. And the reason was that the relationship was very new, and we didn't want to have a cash call situation in such a new relationship. It didn't feel right. It wasn't in alignment with our own ethics and how we view the long-term partnership. And that's a very important piece for us. It's a very important guiding principle of the company. We are not about short-term win, long-term loss. We're about long-term relationships and building wealth over time. We do have 20+ years of experience in real estate investing. However, in the last 5 years, we have spent tens of thousands of dollars and hundreds of hours in training to transform our investing that was done on the side into a more streamlined, a more systematic, repeatable business operation where we can more effectively create strategies and investment opportunities through real estate that produce wealth from day one and continue to produce wealth throughout the life of the asset. And that's a big difference. That's something that we did and continue to refine over time that allows us to create assets that produce wealth more consistently. With the right mortgage brokers who have investment products and the right realtors who have an eye for investment products and the right insurance products that are set up for investment property specifically. And these are things that take time to build up. And that training combined with that experience is what we bring to the table today to ensure that the assets are set up to produce as much money as quickly as possible in our real estate investments. If you're somebody who is concerned about retirement, who is concerned about your child's education fund, who wants to save their time and doesn't want to invest more of their time, give us a call. We should probably sit down and talk and see if there is a good fit. If there is, it can change the path that you're on in terms of building wealth.